Yo, what's going on? This is how to make beats for Until Japan, like his newest album, Trompe. Let's get straight into it. He released this album like a few months back, but I just got like back into this album and I just realized how good it was, man. And I just been making a few like beats like this recently. But this is one of my favorites. I like the pack I did that sounded like that album. And yeah, man, this beat's just genuinely beautiful to me. So to start out with, we just got a Labs piano. Like Labs soft pianos are the method, but there's also other like really good pianos in here. So the intimate grand pianos and the glass pianos are also really cool. But the soft piano is also valid. So, you know, do whatever you want. I grabbed this intimate grand piano, the direct preset, and I think I tweaked these a little bit. Maybe this is reverb, so I turned that up, and I laid on this preset right here. And
tomorrow,
Alexa, stop. She's tweaking. And yeah, I just laid down this pattern. It looks a little complex, maybe, but it's very simple. So what I did here is, this is just a chord, so that's a really nice, like, beautiful chord. I don't even know what you call this necessarily. This would be a triad. So this is a fifth. But then I remove this. I think it's a seventh without this. So I do this, kind of like strum it in a way. Then I repeat that over here, and then add these little top melodies. And then these just kind of help me transition into the next chord, which is basically the same thing. Not much change, just add a few more top notes right here. But this G sharp is being brought down to an F, but it's still there. So there's also an F though. And then I bring, again, using these same like notes right here. These stay throughout the entire melody. But then I add this C down here. So then we have like a new chord. And then back up to this F. And then just add a few more grace notes basically. And yeah, that's the whole melody. So I'll put what it sounds like. So yeah, really beautiful piano melody, and I'll layer that with another sound from Labs. This is one of the glass piano sounds, which are basically just like pianos with a ton of reverb on them. So I'll just play what that sounds like. It's basically just a pad. And as for effects, I bred that pad and the piano to the same mixer track. I just added reverb to make it really spacey. And then this tape mellify, which basically is like, if you're familiar with RC20 retro color, it's like that. I'm just kind of making it like sound like I have this tape effect and a little vintage. Then I added some strings, so just 3 notes, F, C, and then A sharp. I went to Triton Extreme. I think it's a violin sound. Here's the preset violin section. So yeah, cool sound there. Then I went and grabbed this bass from Serum. I think it's a pretty cool part of the beat. This is from my newest kit, my Exorcist Serum Bank. So if y'all want to check that out, this is the bass I used from that kit. And then just the bass line right here. So G sharp to F to C, and then back up to F, right? But I had some like cool grace notes. So these are some grace notes. More here. Just kind of going up an octave. And yeah. The next sound again is from Serum. This is from my Exorcist Serum Bank as well. And it's just like a pad sound. I played this on my like, basically I went here, set the key of the beat, and then played it on my like typing keyboard. And I got this. So as you can hear, you can barely even tell what the notes are. It's because I added this plugin called Rift. So without that on it, it sounds like this. That's cool, but I thought the riff made it sound a lot more unique, and kind of just tucked it in the background because I didn't really want that melody to be too like in your face. Then I grabbed another sound. This is kind of just like, I wanted some like sparkling type of sound, right? So this is the key trance, and yeah, I just grabbed like a pluck key type of sound, Right here, it's a little bit lower octave. It's just the 5 octave. But then over here is really where it sparkles, and I bring that to the 6 octave. That just sounds really cool. I did add some effects on it, some mag solutions, spaced out to make it more ambient, and then shape box just to pan it left to right. And then finally, to finish off the beat, I just added some phrases. So these are all, this is from Splice, and these are all from like Airwaves Crate. Just like weird ambient noises. But that like naturalness makes the beat sound a lot cooler. And then like another one right here. Oh, and the vocal. I don't know if I played the vocals or not. And yeah, that's the entire melody. Those sound like all together. So after that, I moved on to the drums. The 808, I just got like a really punchy 808 with a lot of like distortion on it. I wanted to have high end so you could like hear it in the mix, but not necessarily like distort the beat like some Osama Sun type of stuff, just like distorted in like a gritty way. In this beat, I did 2 hi-hats. So here's the first pattern. Here's the second pattern. Now, still having 2 hi-hats in the beat would make it sound a little bit more unique. Then there's a snare pattern, an open hat, then this other open hat, percussion, a final percussion. And that's all drums. Again, for those, there's nothing too crazy, but use more of like an acoustic sounding hi-hat, snare, and then percussion sounds. Then like this perk texture, I'll put that sounds like all together. Yeah, that's the full beat basically. For the intro, I just have the piano and these vocals play, and then I bring this phrase in, and then I copy that over and reverse that phrase, and then just cut it so it kind of acts like a riser. And these stuff comes in, add these leads and like the synths, and bring out some stuff, random, just repeat, and yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure to go check out my Exorcist Serum Bank with Ziad. We just dropped that. There's 500 serum presets in there. I'm going to play his final beat at the end and hear what it sounds like. I appreciate y'all for watching.